Hi guys, it's Jeanette.
This is Brenda.
Two not so old ladies. Alright, today we're gonna do, I don't know how old this recipe is. I've been making it for over 25 years.
Whose recipe is it?
I
Or where did
think,
it start out?
I think it's my grandma Pee Wee's recipe. My dad says it's not. My mom said it was. I do remember my grandmother making it.
So whose mom is Grandma Pee Wee?
Grandma Pee Wee is my dad's
I
mom.
can hear the butter.
Can you pull the pan out? I was getting ready to say, pull the pan out and just set it on top of the oven. Thank you. Okay, so this was my Grandma Pee Wee's. That was my dad's mom. You know, she was only like, I think she was like 4'7", 4'8". That's why they called her Pee Wee. She was short. Like I'm not short. But anyway, so I think this is her recipe according to my mom, but according to my dad, it's not. So, but I do remember eating it at my grandmother's. So we're going to go with, it's Grandma Pee Wee's recipe. Got it? Anyway, I'm sure my cousins will make comments below and argue with me, but that's okay. We'll be all right. Anyway, so this is a really, really simple recipe. It is a 2-2-2-1 recipe. It's actually a 2-2-2-2-1, but I don't know why my mom always did that. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to start with two cups flour. So I have a half cup scoop here.
I'm just here for you to tell me what to do. Because
Right.
you've been
You
making
just stand here and look pretty, okay? You're just decoration today. We're just going to make... Okay, so... I'm going to make a mess. You know that, right?
I'm okay with it.
And we don't do exact science on this because this is just hillbilly cooking here. So, we have 2 cups flour. My other grandmother, on my mom's side, my Grandma Goody, I don't know why we called her Grandma Goody, but we did. But she made the canisters, so I have a lot of stuff. So we're going to do 2 cups sugar. Oh, did you see that?
I did.
Oh, don't look.
Too late.
That's a little short, so we're going to add a little bit. Actually, you could take a little less. I've actually reduced the sugar on this before. It's not as good, but it's still really sweet. Now we do... Oh, here, I'll let you do that. Can you pour me 2 cups milk?
I can do that.
Do you have my measuring spoons on the outside? Oh, you do. Okay, now we need 2 cups milk. So we have 2 cups flour, 2 cups sugar, 2 cups milk. You can use any milk. I use 2% because I like it. And then we have 1 teaspoon of salt.
Did you say what we're making? We just talked about it being your grandma's recipe. I don't
Well,
know. If
that's
or is
a
it
surprise.
Okay. We'll make it a surprise.
Didn't you know that? There's a lot of surprises today, Brenda, for our fans. Okay, so I did 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then you pour the milk in. And you just stir it up.
You want me to stir?
Go ahead, Brenda. You stir. And then, what we're going to do is, oh, she used a spoon, guys.
Just
She
for
always
you.
uses
Just
a
for
whisk.
you.
I
Just for
even
you.
bought her a brand new whisk.
I'm using the spoon just for you.
Now, when you stir it up, you just want to get rid of the lumps. I would really use a whisk on this because that's what I usually use. So you're really making
Now you tell me.
You're really freaking me out. It's kind of funny that you're freaking me out.
You always get after me for using a whisk, and then when I'm supposed to use a whisk, I get in trouble, so I can't ever do it.
I didn't think I have to tell you to use a whisk. I usually go, are you really going to use a whisk? You use whisk when I would use a spatula and barely stirred. You know, she's the baker. You know, we're best friends. We've been best friends for a long time. I'm definitely the cooker. I am not a chef. I am just a cook.
But your food is good.
Most of the time it's edible. Now, there has been a few times that it was questionable what it was, let alone But you know, you go through
But-
life learning.
But a lot of times it's delicious. So,
If you're lucky. Behind you.
now this would be a delicious recipe. I love this recipe.
Now, guys, what I did was I took a half a stick of butter. No, I took a whole stick. I'm going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I took a whole stick and I melted it while the oven was preheating. I just melted it in the pan. Now, I'm using a disposable pan because I'm going to somebody's house. I'm actually going to see your parents and you're coming with. And that way, then, if I don't get it back, I don't cry.
We're going to my parents' friend's house. We're going to go to a bluegrass concert.
We are.
And it's a potluck.
So,
It's a perfect hillbilly recipe.
I took a stick of butter and I melted it in the pan. It is a little brown because the butter melted a little bit and browned a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with that. And now is the batter? Oh,
I know, is that good?
don't look, guys. It's perfect.
Okay.
Now what we do is, now you look. It's not lumpy. It's almost a cake batter.
Yeah.
It's basically
it's
all
a
it
cake
is.
batter.
So then you pour it in. And guys, this is the simplest peach cobbler that you can make.
And it's delicious.
You,
I haven't
you want
talked
to hear
to-
a funny story? I don't
What?
like it.
That is funny, but everybody loves it.
Do you know that every single time I go to potlucks, I go, what do you guys want me to bring? And you know what they say?
Cobbler.
Can you bring a cobbler? I don't like cobbler. I just don't. I don't know why. Hey, we're making peach cobbler. Guess what?
What?
We don't have no peaches.
I guess we better fix that.
Ta-da! Peaches.
So how many peaches are these?
It's 2 cans.
How big are cans?
Big cans. No. I know, it's not the regular 302 can.
Okay.
It's the next size up can.
About that.
Yeah.
That big.
Yeah. I don't know what that can's called. And why do I know that, or is the other one a 203? It's one of those. I don't even know why I know that. But anyway, all you do is spoon it on top, okay? Now, the reason we're spooning it on top is because this is a cake batter. It's a cobbler. I know it's a cobbler. But I want the juice and the peaches to go through that batter. When that batter rises up, I want the peaches to be on the bottom, but I want that batter to taste like the peaches. Because, well, why would you use fruit if you don't want the batter to taste like the fruit? Now, you can use any fruit you want. I've used mixed berries that were frozen.
And that was delicious too. I've had that one.
Yeah, that's a big one. Don't use pie fillings. I had my sister use a pie filling because my nephew loves apples. And so she thought, well, you can use a pie filling. I said, you can't use a pie filling because it's not juice, it's a filling. So it's more jello,
Right.
okay?
Well, it's thickened up.
Right. And what you do is you can use cooked apples. So what I did was I took apples and I peeled them and I cooked them. And with water, cinnamon, sugar, I cooked them to where they were like about halfway done. And then I put them in the cobbler. And that was really good. I mean, that was a big hit. So what we're going to do is we do need a cookie sheet.
Okay.
Because, well, I've already screwed the oven up, and I don't think I want to screw it up any worse than it is.
Oh, from our pineapple upside down cake.
From our catastrophe of throwouts. See, I don't always make good stuff. So what I did was, now I do have some juice in here, not a lot. I don't want all the juice. But I used all the peaches. So what I want to do is I want to put it underneath,
Okay.
A cookie sheet
Can I
underneath.
open that
Yeah.
cabinet?
Yeah, oh, yes. Oh man, guys, do you have a cabinet that no matter how nice you organize it, by the next day it's now a catastrophe to where it's all falling out on you? My baking I don't know why, but my baking utensil stuff drawer, it's horrible. Now that way, if it boils over a little bit, maybe, just maybe, my oven won't screw up.
Well,
It's
you need a bigger cake or cookie sheet.
There's one down there.
Okay.
It's at the very bottom and it's silver.
Okay.
It's got a little lamp on it.
I see it.
But anyway, for some reason, that cabinet with the baking stuff, it just likes to slide around. It's got like its own mind in there.
Oh, that's better.
See,
Much better.
this is the old, Air Bake. I don't even know if they make Air Bake anymore. But it was a Walmart. I mean, for a Walmart, it was expensive. It was like $20.
Walmart's not our sponsor.
No, I don't even like going there. But anyway, we all do. But anyway, yeah, it worked out really good. I think this pan's actually shoveled snow before. You do what you gotta do when you're in the Midwest. You're in your early 20s. You're broke. You're trying to feed yourself. You're trying to work. You're trying to go to school, and it snows, and you don't have a snow shovel. And of course, nobody has a snow shovel because they're all using it, and nobody's got one for sale because everybody bought them. So I used a cookie sheet.
I think that's ingenious.
I thought so. The stories I have. Okay, guys, 375 in the oven, center rack. Hi guys, we're back.
Hi.
We made a peach cobbler. As you can tell, the peaches are on top. As you can tell, it's really nice golden brown. It's more of a cakey cobbler because it was the flour and the sugar and the milk. And yes, it is very, yes, it is very sweet. It's got 2 cups of sugar and peaches. What do you expect? But it's really good. And guys, you can serve it with vanilla ice cream on the side while it's warm, or you can let it cool off, and it could just be great to take on a picnic or a potluck. And that's what we're gonna do.
Yep. So we don't get to taste it right now.
So, but anyway, we wanted to show you what it looked like when we took it out of the oven. Anyway, so if you like the video, press like. Get any comments? You have a favorite cobbler you would like for us to try and make? Email us a recipe. Make a comment at the bottom, and don't forget to subscribe and be a part of our family.
Bye.
Peace out.